don't know if I ever told you guys this story. This is one of those things that would keep you up at night. You know, like when you're trying to go to bed, it's 11 p.m. You're trying to fall asleep. You close your eyes and all of a sudden you start thinking about this, man. So there was this insanely expensive and like super posh hairdresser down the street from where I live. And I would have to walk past this hairdresser every single time I would go to my school in Japan. So every morning I would walk past it, and every night I would walk past it on my way back home. And this place was so fancy. Everybody dressed like they were in a Pharrell music video. I'm talking those big hats, big beautiful flowy dresses, you know, cool aviator sunglasses and cool big boots. I mean, they looked like Final Fantasy characters from Final Fantasy 15. It was so posh, super expensive, extremely bougie. Now me being, you know, I care about the way I look, right? You know, I want to make sure I look decent. So every time I would walk past it, they have these huge big bay windows where you could see inside the building, and they would overlook like the pathway that you'd walk past. So when I would walk past, they could see me and I could see them. Now when I would walk past, you know, I'd make sure my hair was looking okay. I'd make sure my collar was nice and crisp. My shirt was nice and tucked in. My chest was nice and popped up. You know, I'd be walking past there with a little swagger, making sure, you know, I'm not trying to show off, but I'm just trying to, you know, see what I can see. You know, I was a single guy at the time. I'd look around, see who's in there. Maybe I could catch the eye, you know, nothing too crazy. Just kind of always taking my time when I walk past, because it's a nice place, really expensive, really posh, a lot of good looking people in there, man. And there was one day, middle of summer, like the end of July, and I'm walking past this hairdresser. I'm getting right in front of the big bay windows. Now I'm walking past, and I had a good day at work. I'm feeling extremely confident. I'm feeling good. I'm wearing one of my favorite polos. Just vibing it. You know, the sun is shining. Everything feels good. It's a little bit hot, but it's not too bad. The air smells crisp. The water's running. I'm walking right past the window. Everything feels good. God, what the fuck? A cicada flew directly into my eye as I'm walking past this hairdresser, right into my fucking eye, and I freak out screaming, holy shit, what the fuck is this? Oh my God, what the fuck? Now the people on the inside of the store, all they can hear, they have no idea what's happening, because in their mind, they didn't see the cicada fly at me. They just see some random white guy freaking out and flailing his arms. I looked like an idiot, and this happened dead center in front of these giant bay windows. I threw my backpack off my shoulders onto the ground to fight this invisible force that attacked my fucking eye socket. And you know what I did? This is the worst part of the whole thing. I was so filled up with adrenaline, and my heart was pounding so much, and I knew everyone in that fucking shop was watching me. I looked over at them, bowed my head down, and waved at the same time, because like I wanted to like put my hand up and be like, yo, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay, but I also wanted to bow, so I just like put my hand up and bowed down. It was so fucking awkward, and they can't hear me because, you know, the windows are shut, so I can't be like, oh, you know, it was a cicada. And I didn't even know what the word for fucking cicada in Japanese at the time was, so it's not like I would have even been able to say. Bro, it was the worst experience of my life. It was so awkward. Yeah, and unfortunately, a few days later, that hairdresser blew up. Terrible gas leak incident. Would you believe it or not, a cicada actually flew directly into the mainline gas pipe. Everyone was blown up into smithereens. I actually saw the whole thing from across the way as I was getting out of work. So it really makes you think, guys. It really makes you think. And here's a lesson you can take from this. Yeah, of course you can feel awkward from time to time, but as long as everyone who saw the awkward thing happen to you dies in a horrible gas explosion, doesn't really matter. So think about that next time, guys.
Hey, you. Who, me? Yeah, you.